What's up, trader? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the country you are watching this video for. My name is Charles, and I'm going to be doing some analysis on BTC against Monday, which is from next week. As you all know, the time is currently, if you check at the screen here, the time is currently 4 to 5. That is 16:47. So I'm going to be doing analysis. This is something I usually do every weekend against on Monday on BTC with other some forex pair I used to analyze against the opening of the market. So for today, I'm going to be doing some analysis on BTC on this particular cryptocurrency. First, as you guys all know, if you have been watching my video, probably my last video, first of all, I go all over from the daily time frame, then 4-hour time frame, then I take my position at 1-hour time frame. Sometimes I still have to go down to 30 minutes or 15 minutes, depending on the structure of the market. So now, as you guys can see on my screen, this is actually BTC cryptocurrency daily time frame. What I usually do, first of all, I first mark out all the recent low and the recent high for my trend line and also for my horizontal line. As you guys see, before the market push all the way to this my recent trend line, I've already taken this trend line all the way from this side. Normally, you guys all know, before I take my trend line, I always like mark out the recent low for me to execute a perfect trend line for whatever trend I want to do. So first of all, I've already taken the trend line, then wait for a rebound for here. One of the reasons why I usually do this, whenever a trend line bounce 1, 2, 3, or probably the 4th time, there's always a reversal to the upside or maybe a reversal to the downside, depending whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend. So I'm already taking my trend line. If you watch all over from this side, based on what I'm trying to explain, you see the first touch, the second touch. This was the third touch. You see what happened here? So that's how I usually do, particularly on BTC and also some forex pair. So for this, I'm going to be doing some analysis against on Monday. So what I usually first mark out is my trend line, depending on the structure of the market, as you guys can see here. Then I go all over to my 4-hour time frame. Let's wait for the, oh my god, okay, my 4-hour time frame. I've already marked out all my recent line I have to mark. So before then, I've already taken this horizontal line. Let me delete it so that you will see what I'm trying to explain. I've already taken this horizontal line already before. It has already broken to the upside. So whenever you take any recent horizontal line from 4-hour time frame, once the market break to the upside, if it come down again to that recent horizontal line, there's always a retrace to the upside again. You can see what happened at this zone. You can see what happened at this zone. It broke to the upside and come back again and test it and move. That was how I was able to cash this buy. The same thing on this zone here, even though I didn't cash up the trade when this particular trade went to the upside, but rather I was able to cash up this sell at this zone, including this. As for last week, I was able to take about 3 trades, and all the 3 trades went in profit. Like all of them went in TP. Aside from last week, you can see from this side, aside from last week, it was only at this stop loss that I got a loss on last week. But from here, I was able to cash up all the trade. So let's go forward from to the analysis against on Monday. Now, the market has already broken to this my recent horizontal line here. It has test, went up, test again and move up. Finally it has breaking to the downside. So what am I anticipating on this now? First of all, the market has already broken this horizontal line, so there is a possibility, you know, I've told you before that whenever you mark out your recent low or your recent line of any trend line, the third bounce of that trend line, the market always create a rejection to the upside or to the downside, depending on the move on that particular structure of that market. So this is actually the third touch of the trend line, so possibly there's going to be a retracement to the upside for this BTC. Yeah, there's going to be a retracement to this BTC, but let's just see, I'm not the controller of the market, as you guys all know. So before the opening of today's market, or maybe once we enter to the next day, by 12 a.m. today, that's what is going to determine if I'm going to take this buy. But for the buy setup, has already been clicking to this zone, so I'll wait probably till 12 a.m. or maybe till 11 a.m. before we see if this market is going to retrace to the upside, or we'll wait for a break out, then maybe probably a retest to the downside again. So for this, I'm only seeing a buy on BTC before. I'm only seeing a buy on BTC on this, something like this. Wait, let me mark out my position at this place here. Perfect. My stop loss usually be 1,000. I don't usually know how to calculate the stop loss of this, but what usually be 1,000 or maybe 600, depend on the structure of the market. But for this, I would have loved to take a buy now, but I will have to wait and see what the market is going to do then. Maybe if I see a bullish candle on 1 hour time frame, let me go over to 1 hour time frame, because that way I take my entry. Yeah. Perfect. Maybe if I see a bullish candle that will pop up to this place, that's when I will just place my buy for BTC. You can see the perfect touch. It has hit up that recent horizontal line. I told you guys before that if you break and come back, there's always a possibility for a retrace to the upside again. And another conference again I'm seeing for this is this trend line I told you about. Another conference I told you, this trend line, whenever the market hits a recent trend line for the third time, there's always be a retrace to the upside again. This is what I'm seeing here. But for now, I've not taken the trade. I'm still waiting for a bullish candle to give me the signal to place the buy, and at the same time I'll still wait till maybe 11 p.m. or maybe 12 a.m. this night to see where this market is going to take me to. So that will be all for BTC. Let me check on other pair I have here. This USDJPY. For USDJPY, let me check on my file one. Like I explained before, they are all the same conference. I use all of them in any pair I want to trade. The same thing with this. For this, I've already marked out my zone. I'm just waiting for the market to test this before I will take my buy. My stop loss is going to be somewhere at this recent low of this market. I'm just waiting for the market to test here. Once it hit up this zone, then I will see what the market is going to do for me to confirm that buy setup at that zone. Let's all check on CAD-JPY. For this this is probably a sell position. It's a sell position. This is a recent high. The market went down from here. You see what I explained earlier before. If you go to your 4-hour time frame, or maybe your daily time frame, once you mark out the recent low of that particular structure of the market, once the market come back to that recent horizontal line you mark, there's always be a retracement to the upside. You can see it from your screen there. That was how I caught this particular trade. There will always be a retrace to the upside. The same thing with other things. For this now, probably if the market come back all the way from this side, there's also going to be a retracement to the upside. So just very simple. You don't need to make forex very complicated for you. Just make your research, make forex very easy for you. So for CAD-JPY, I'm seeing a sell position from here. Probably it has already hit up to this horizontal line. I don't think there's going to be another hit up here again. But let's just see. I'm not the controller of the market, so let's just wait. If the market open this night, we will know what this structure of market is going to give me. Let's go all over to let's go all over to Euro JPY. The same thing too. I'm seeing a buy setup, but before then I will wait the market to give me a structure like this. Unknown. Something like this. I want the market to come back and retest this before going to the upside for Euro JPY. So I think that will be all for today. Let's just wait and see what this result is going to give us. Like I said before, BTC, I'm only seeing a buy on BTC. Then CAD-JPY, which is Canadian Japanese yen, I'm seeing a sell. Then Euro, I'm seeing a buy setup on Euro, but I'll wait for the market to come back and retest to that zone before I will take up that buy. That will be all for today. Probably on the day go on. Okay, sorry. This is the retracement I told you about. I want the market, this Euro JPY, I want the market to come back to this place before I will take my buy. But before then, if the market comes over to this place, I will still want a confirmation from there. I can't just set my buy and set up at this place. I also want the market to come, then dance whatever dance you want to dance me at this zone. Then before I wait if I'm going to take a buy at this zone to the upside. So that will be all for today. As the day goes on, maybe I'm still going to bring out the update on this particular signal I just dropped for you for this week. So thank you guys for watching. Probably this is your first time watching my video. You can please hit up the subscribe button for us, like and share this video. Thank you. Peace out.